Deepak Chopra says, you must give and receive in order to keep wealth and affluence, or anything you want in life, circulating in your life. That comes from his hugely best-selling book, The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. I'm continuing my 7-part series where I look at this influential book. And today we're going to be talking about the second law, which is the law of giving. Deepak Chopra mentions in this chapter, he talks about as a child, he was taught to never go into anyone's home without bringing something. And he encourages us to make a decision to give wherever you go. And that's one of the key insights from this chapter. Hi, I'm Thor Chalgren. Welcome to Every Day, a New Thought. Today, I'm going to share 2 observations about this important chapter in the book and why I think this work is so influential and how we can look at it and apply it in our own lives, and whether it's financial success or any other kind of success, because he defines it not just as financial success, but as the energy of life, that circulation of life. So whether it's financial abundance, success, health, relationships, think of it when he's talking about circulation, he's talking about giving in all areas of your life. So 2 major points that I want to share. First is he says you must give to receive. He talks about the law of circulation. He says really that the giving and receiving are 2 aspects of the flow of energy. And one way that I like to think about this is imagine a circle, a closed circle, and that circle has 2 arrows on either side of it that are within the circle that are basically pushing out, giving, and then pulling in, receiving. So imagine that that is a circle that is continuously in motion, giving and receiving. Well, if you imagine the width of that circle, let's say your giving is a very thin little line. Well, what's the receiving end? It's also going to be a thin little line, right? Whereas if you make your giving bigger, then that circle goes wider. That line is wider, which means that when you get to receiving, it's wider. So if you increase the giving in your life, wouldn't it stand to reason that you're also going to increase the receiving in your life? The second point that he makes in this book, and I think it's really important, is that it's the intention behind your giving that's important. He talks about wanting to give with joy, give unconditionally, and feel the joy in the act of giving. So he says, if you want joy, give joy. If you want love, learn to give love. And it's important to note, he's not talking about giving solely in a financial way. He's talking about giving can be anything. And I'll give some examples here in a moment of things that you can give that if you want them back, the best way is start by giving. So what he says is to get what you want, help others get what they want. So the takeaway for me is that the best way to put this law of giving into operation is to start that whole process of circulation, is to make a decision that anytime you come into contact with someone, you're going to give them something. And again, it doesn't have to be something big. They can be simple ways. You can give someone a compliment. You can give them a flower. You can give them appreciation, give them some assistance, caring, attention, affection, love. All simple ways that don't require any money. But when you do that, when you give people those things, by that, imagine that circle of constantly flowing. When you give that, you're going to receive it. I'm going to close with 2 affirmations that he has in the book, and I think these are worth noting and worth thinking about saying during the day. I'll put these in the description for the show. Here's the first one. Wherever I go and whoever I encounter, I will bring them a gift. Wherever I go and whoever I encounter, I will bring them a gift. The second one, today I will gratefully receive all the gifts that life has to offer me. Today, I will gratefully receive all the gifts that life has to offer me. That's the episode for today. If you like the show, please hit like if you're watching on YouTube. If you're listening to the podcast, please subscribe or follow the show on your favorite podcast app. Until tomorrow, thanks for watching.